Steve, so welcome back. So processing last night and then going into tomorrow, how do you get the players to sort of make the turn coming off this exhilarating win, Steve, with Michigan State staring at you?
Hey, good question, Jerry. Got in at like 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the morning, and the great part of college is we had, 3 freshmen at 9 a.m. tutors. So they had a test at 10 a.m. So you got to factor in that there are college students too, and they have a full day of school today. So we have one practice, and we play at 6 too. So we have an early tip off. We're going to try to get them focused on a few things. We're going to try to get them to take care of their bodies and try to jam as much information on them in this time frame that we can, knowing that they all have class tonight too at 7 o'clock. So not an easy thing to do, but that's the schedule, and obviously playing Michigan State makes it even more difficult. It's a Hall of Fame coach with great players and experienced players, but our guys have been good. Michigan State plays in that environment all the time, and they have they have redshirt juniors and seniors and the whole 9 yards. We have a lot of guys going to be playing in front of their first sellout and stuff. So I don't have a great feel for that. I do like the vibe of this team. They like each other. They are real attentive to game plans and trying to trying to do a good job of communicating with each other on the court. And I think they'll be very excited. I mean, we have a lot of guys that are excited about playing for the first time and playing in front of great crowds and playing against a ranked team. So I'm hoping that we really come out ready and show some toughness like we did last night. To win a first true road game. So a lot in one day to soak in for them, but and I know our riot squad and our students, mean a lot to our guys. So having the place full of those people and the students and the enthusiasm, I know our guys play better in front of those kind of crowds. So it will be another step for us, an exciting step.
Hey, Coach Adam Reitman. Wanted to ask, obviously Gio and Eugene have taken a step forward this year with their development, but wanted to ask about Issa and Shaq and how important their development has been in taking that next step, and especially Issa being a more complete player with what he did last night defensively and everything like that, how much it's been a factor so far.
Yeah, I mean, a huge factor. I mean, Shaq, 2 straight career highs in rebounds. He's a real presence for us defensively. I think the shots that he's blocking and altering, we had 8 block shots, and I think actually they missed 2. I think we had 10 yesterday, after watching the tape. So, those guys give those, and Issa's a guy that, again, is blocking shots now, too. He's guarding, yesterday, I thought, Vasilovich, I guess is how you pronounce his name, number 1. He's leading three-point shooter in the ACC, and he makes 1 3, and a huge part of that is Issa's development as a defender. Shaq's become a good leader too for us, and his athleticism. So I mean, everyone's so important, but I think those 2 guys, they've been through it before. I hope you'll see their veteran tomorrow night too. They played in those kind of games. In their development, I know Gio and Eugene get a lot on their development, which is true, but Issa's developed in every area, and now Shaq Dorsey, you're seeing a healthy Shaq, but you're seeing an athletic Shaq, you're seeing a rebounding Shaq, you're seeing a presence Shaq, means a lot to our team, because we don't have a lot of veterans, and those guys truly are veterans, for us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Coach, it's Bobby. Congrats on the win. And can you just talk about the role Gio's been playing this year, how much of it's an upgrade, and his leadership as well?
Yeah, I mean, Gio's been really good. And I think, yesterday, too, I thought one of the most important things was the way he defended. I mean, he played an elite guard yesterday. Likes is one of the best in the ACC. He's the 5th leading scorer in that conference, and you know what kind of scores they have in that conference. So I thought defensively yesterday was just outstanding. He has to do a lot of stuff for us, leadership-wise, offensively, but I think blocking shots and sitting down and guarding guys and playing, and only having 2 fouls on a team that drives it really shows how far he's come, you know, in that area. And I just think, you know, we got a good blend. He's a leader in that sophomore class, and Eugene's a leader in the junior class. Shaq has become a voice in the senior class. You know, so Gio needs to get some rest today, quite honestly, because he's got the hardest test. I think, you know, Cassius Winston is the best point guard in our league. And so he's going to have to come back and bounce back and guard someone completely different, a little bit bigger, and that can shoot the three like nobody else. So he's got to change his mindset, you know, to guard an elite shooter, too, tomorrow. So, you know, his prep has been outstanding. He's taking care of his body. You can tell the weight that he's gained and the muscle that he's gained has really helped him, too. So, huge key to us is Gio and his continued development.
Steve, it's Jerry again. You mentioned the Riot Squad. The Riot Squad, I was talking to Mike Yard, who's the president of the Riot Squad earlier today. He said that the guys in the Riot Squad have developed some good bonds with some of your players, and I'm wondering if that's something you've encouraged, if they've done that on their own. How does that happen on a campus Rutgers size?
You know what, though? I think, Jerry, too, part of it is, you know, recruiting kids that, you know, are involved in the community. I can't tell you the amount of events that Gio and Miles Johnson and, you know, the different players that we have get out in the community, and they really enjoy the community, and they enjoy other sports and other activities. So, you know, I can't take credit for any of that. I think it's the character of the kids that, you know, we've brought in, and I think these kids can relate to them, and they appreciate their work, and they appreciate the kind of kids they are, and you know, I think that goes to it. But our guys really, truly appreciate the students when they come. They appreciate everyone when they come, because when the rack is jumping, it's a tough environment, as you guys know, and a big part of that is the enthusiasm that the students bring. You know, they represent the students here. They're just like them. They were up this morning going to class, when tutors or in other events or at other activities, and you know, I think the students appreciate that. So I think it, you know, formulated some good bonds, and having consistency, and having Gene around for 3 years, and Issa around for 3 years, and Shaq Dorson is in his 5th year. You know, and Gio very involved with those things, and the freshmen have done a great job too, reaching out. So, you know, hopefully we continue that, you know, culture, because we need everyone to come and be loud and be proud, and that makes our place a tough place to play. Awesome, guys. If you don't have any other questions, we got a 2:30 practice. I got to continue to prepare for. I appreciate you being on the call this morning. I really appreciate you guys reaching out. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, Coach.
See you tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Steve.